Speedrunning all pets means maximizing the amount of pet rolls I'm getting while logged into the game by any means necessary. My only goal is to get pets as efficiently as possible, but I'm making one exception. I'm giving myself 1 hour of in-game playtime to defeat all 4 awakened DT2 bosses and obtain the Ancient Blood Ornament Kit, the item that will finally make me look as cool as my raid group. And just in case you're new here, roll the intro. Hey guys, I'm Coxie. I'm obtaining every pet in the game as fast as possible, aiming for the lowest total in-game playtime. This is Funny Feelings. Oh, we just woke up, made coffee, and decided that one Zuck Casey would be the perfect way to get my clicks warmed up. I know what you guys are thinking. It's a speedrun series. Why would I even think about spending time getting Blood Torva? Well, the answer is pretty simple. Morale. This is an incredibly long, mentally taxing series to complete. When we started the account, there were 52 pets in the game with a rough estimation of 2.5 years or so to complete all of them. Now, there's 65 pets and probably even more to come before I'm finished. Spending a little time to make my Torva look good is just gonna boost my morale and boost my motivation to keep going. Another thing that would boost my morale, if you check to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. And no pet. Oh man, that would have been the best way to start the video, but not today. Let's go get geared up for the first awakened boss of this challenge. Vardorvis for me is the most difficult, so I wanted to get this one out of the way first. I'm not proud of it, but I had to use 28 orbs before I defeated awakened Vardorvis on release on my main account Malfoy. Now, let's hope it goes a little bit smoother this time on Coxie. The timer is officially started and oh god, all confidence levels are just depleting fast. Why is my heart rate going up? Why are my palms sweaty? Okay, all right. Deep breaths. We got this. Easy peasy. Just stay calm. You've already done it before. You can do it again. 50% down and only one mistake so far. Food's looking really good. Come on. Oh no. Oh lord. No, 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 no. Oh, yep. Okay. When you make one mistake, it's incredibly hard not only to recover from that mistake, but to keep up with the cycle. I'm pretty sure I had a nasty red click trying to dodge the X. That red X did not make recovering from my original mistakes any easier. Oh well, on to the next one. Okay, Vardorvis. Round 2. Clock is still running. We got this. Oh my gosh. Opposite of last kill. The first half of this one has been awful. I gotta get the mistakes out of the way early in order to have a clean finish to this kill. Please, just die, Vard. Yes! Okay. Whew. Oh, I felt like I held my breath for the entire 5 minutes of that fight. All right, whew, 1 out of 4 down, most difficult one out of the way, 11 minutes in only. All right, let's go, we got this. After pretty quickly defeating the one that I find to be the hardest, I decided to go in order of most to least difficult for the rest of the challenge, and also to do some practice on my old main account beforehand. So next up, we got Leviathan. Believe it or not, this is one that I hear a lot of people say they think is the hardest, and I don't find it that awful. On release, this boss took me 15 orbs compared to the 28 at Vardorvis. My brain, it's a special one. I like patterns and I like consistency, and Awakened Leviathan kind of fits those two. The PVM nerds in our game have basically solved this boss, and even though the tile markers are quite obnoxious, they actually serve tremendous purpose. But I am not here to make a guide on this boss. I'll link some helpful videos in the description that you can go check out. Ooh, okay, that attempt right there actually felt good. And this is why practicing on a different account is so good. It's helping me get fully prepared for the real thing. Kinda like how you use today's sponsor, BootDev, to get fully prepared for a successful programming career. Even if you've never written a line of code, you can use BootDev's unique and addictive way to learn back-end web development from start to finish in languages like Python and JavaScript. I'm so f***ing good. Daily streak. Woo! Yeah, I'm just getting the basics down here myself. But Here's what makes boot dev perfect for us RuneScape addicts. It utilizes video game elements to keep you from getting bored, like XP, daily quests, achievements, and even a global leaderboard. Pure dopamine, just watching those numbers go up as you progress. More importantly, you'll be writing a lot of code and building real projects to learn exactly what you'll be doing once you get hired. You can read and watch all their content for free in guest mode. And if you want the full access to the interactive features and game mechanics, grab a paid membership and use code COXY for 25% off your entire first year if you choose the annual plan. All right, let's get back to practicing. Oh shit, I procced on the wrong side. Run! Yep, I got chomped. Okay, yeah, whatever. The random rock spawn when you proc in rage phase, it clumped right in the middle of my path, making me run into melee distance. Whatever. Let's just say bad RNG and move on. Oh, holy shit. 30 HP warrior. Dude, I was too nervous to eat. I thought I'd fall behind on prayers, so I just said, you know, if I miss a flick, I'm dead. Oh, that felt great. All right, let's do it again. No, I'm trapped. Oh, yeah, this is gonna kill me. Yep. Okay. 5KC easy. I really felt comfortable with that one. This is nice. At this rate, we could probably head to the pet account soon. Breathe in. Breathe out. I honestly need to remember to breathe during this shit. My lord, it is stressful. Okay, 7KC of practice, knocked out. We had some really clean runs. It is time for the pet account. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, that's embarrassing. That was just raw nerves. We didn't even make it to enrage phase. There's just a good chance we don't even show that clip out of pure depression. All right, that's -5 minutes. Oh, f I spawned in a rage in an awful spot. Come on, please, 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 lock in, lock in, lock in. Yes! Be nice to me, give me all the range. Yes! Let's go! All right, Awaken Leviathan done, and we are still over 30 minutes left on the timer. Nice! Duke and Whisper left, and in my opinion, Duke is definitely the harder one out of the two. This one took me only 9 orbs to get it down on release, and all I remember about this boss fight is to not get seen by the eyeball, and when acid is out, you need to enter the god cycle. It has been a minute since we have been here. And also in more recent news, shout out Jagex for allowing people to stack up potions for the regular variant of Duke. Yeah, that 100% speeds up kills per hour and would have been amazing for the speedrun account. Oh, yeah, okay. All right, I should have watched a guide again before hopping back in here. Listen, there are a bunch of numbers on my screen. I have an idea of what I'm supposed to do, but I would be lying if I'm even remotely close to remembering. To be fair though, I'm happy with the first attempt back, and what's probably been close to 2 years now. Ouch, Duke. Okay, closer. I'm feeling the progress. Absolutely with that one. Okay, we got the god cycle back down. Look at us. Definitely the hardest part of this fight is learning to deal with the poison pools plus the acid trail at the same time. Once you get that down, KCs will start coming in. Note to self, don't step away from the black ball when it's doing its gaze. I swear I'm not on tilt. I'm not on tilt. I swear I'm not on tilt. Nope. Not on tilt. Zero tilt at all. RuneScape music, bring me to the golden gates. I want to see the pearly gates. I believe. Come on, baby. Oh, shit. Please. Game, game, game. Oh. Well, nope. Okay, this is the one. Please, please, please. Oh no, the middle is ragged. And a gaze mid-acid. No! Wait, I'm alive. Please, 12 HP. Okay, of course. And I get gnome balled right at edge respawn. You really think you're funny, do you? Oh my gosh. Oh, that is not fun. A clean and a chromium ingot. Nice. I got the jingle and a KC. We love that. Back-to-back KCs means one thing and one thing only. It's time to send the speedrun account. Practicing for this Awaken has by far been my least favorite due to the RNG of Awaken Duke. There's a couple things that are tilters for me. 1. When the boss changes from 5-tick to 4-tick attack speed mid-acid walk. Whew, don't even get me started with that one. And 2, when it does its gaze in the middle of the room while also having acid walk, you have to yeet it to the opposite side of the room and tank acid damage because you have to stand in a very specific spot. Neither are fun to deal with, and they don't seem to happen too often, which just bothers me more. I wish it was just consistently annoying mechanics instead of inconsistent, super obnoxious things to deal with. Oh, we are so many levels of dead right now. No! Okay, well, you know, actually really good first attempt. We made a ton of mistakes and we still almost got the KC there, which is encouraging. All right, yep. Some of you are probably gonna be wondering, what is with the flowers in your inventory? Well, I talked about the 2 things that tilt me at Duke, and one of the workarounds utilizes flowers. Now let me explain. When you push Duke under 25%, it goes from attacking every 5-tick to 4-tick, so you need to switch to a 4-tick weapon too to make sure that you're in melee distance when it's doing its attack. But making that transition and realizing when you go from 25 to under 25% mid-acid path is incredibly hard, next to impossible. So if I'm mid-acid trail and I notice that it's close to 25%, I'll use flowers to guarantee always hitting zeros, so I don't have to worry about tick fixing on the fly. Personal preference, but it honestly helped me a lot when practicing. Actually, in this example, my first scythe hit pushes it into its 4-tick cycle, and you can see I switched to flowers too late, taking 2 hits, ending that potential run, but hopefully you can see the concept of what I was, well, attempting to do. And I'm completely out of food. Good luck! Yeah, I was a bit slow there. Well, we have time for one more attempt before the challenge is failed. It is what it is. Oh, yep. There's the tilter. Gaze in the middle of the room, mid-acid path. Classic. It's just my favorite. Timer is in the negatives now, but we might as well finish this up. Hallelujah! Oh my gosh, I feel like that boss fight alone took 2 years off my life. Oh, that is embarrassing. Awakened Duke took almost the same in-game time as Awakened Vardorvis plus Leviathan. That is not something I'm proud of, but one more Awakened boss left. Taking more than an hour to get this done is a little sad, but hey, the show does go on. Last, but definitely not least, good old Whisper. Once again, it's been a while, but I do remember how tricky Pillar Phase is, so that's something I'm just gonna practice on. Okay, first time back in 2 years, we nailed the Pillar Phase, and that right there is promising. Oh no, I froze it too early. Oh my, yeah, there's just, you know, not enough food in the world to survive that. Why, man, why? Remembering 5 pillars is so hard to do on the fly. This run is absolutely chalked. I might as well tell you out. Oh, my PMs are on. Hey, Skeet Dog. That is a terrible RSN. Oh, well, he logged out before I could even respond. Well, yeah, let's just make sure we don't misclick like that in the real thing when we get on the pet speedrun account. All right. We've managed to snag 4 KC on Malfoy, so let's send it on Coxie. I've died in some very interesting ways, and I've gotten a lot of pillar practice. You know, just deep breaths, stay calm, don't be an idiot, and everything should go fine. Both sets of pillars down, and rage phase soon. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Bro, nah. What was that DPS? Okay, no. Absolutely. I know I did not play perfectly there, but what? Hold on. We have to go back and check that out because that right there was disgustingly bad. Enraged phase of Awakened Whisperer has 250 hit points. With best in slot mage gear, my accuracy is 88.63% with a max hit of 64. Before running out of sanity, I was able to send off 13 hits. I'm personally curious how unlucky my 13 hits were, so I created a simulation of players sending off 13 hits on Enraged Awakened Whisperer in the same gear 1 million times. In our first histogram, out of the 1 million attempts, 42,500 of them failed, which is shown by the area to the left of the vertical line, resulting in a 4.25% chance for a player not to deal 250 damage in 13 hits. The average damage in those 13 hits, 374. That's quite a bit over 250. But I'm not here for that. Let's take a little closer look on how unlucky I was, with only 163 damage dealt. Out of the 1 million simulations, only 1,316 people did 163 damage or less, with a 0.1316% of having this DPS or worse in 13 hits. That's insanely small. To put this into perspective, that's the same probability of flipping a coin 9 times, and it lands on heads every single one of those 9 times. So, you know, sometimes, just sometimes when you hear people complain about bad DPS, it can be warranted. Okay, shake it off. Shit happens. RNGs. Let's close this out. Hello, Enraged Whisperer. Let's try this again. Oh, okay. Starting off with a humble 12 taken. Ah. Okay. Well, hey, if that does not show the variance of DPS on this boss, I don't know what does, because we just nuked it. Yes! Blorba is done on the speedrun account. 2 attempts at Whisper, and it took almost 20 minutes. Man, that is a long boss fight. Now for the best part. Oh, dude, look at this animation. It is so sick. Blorba is officially completed. We are done. We don't have to look at ourselves in 10-can Torva anymore. We might have failed this challenge, but honestly, just the fashion upgrade, the drip is worth way more than that time loss.